For many children and adults alike, penguins are a source of wonder and amazement. These little critters often make their way into our lives through books, TV shows, wildlife documentaries, and movies, and are loved and adored by all. When we think of penguins, we often think of a specific species, the emperor penguin. This is normal as emperor penguins happen to be the most common species of penguins on Earth. The largest emperor penguin colony is found on Kuhlman Island in the Ross Sea, just off the coast of Antarctica. For the past several decades, the second largest emperor penguin colony was found some thousands of kilometers to the east in Halley Bay. A study published in April 2019 by the Cambridge University Press in the Journal of Antarctic Science has revealed that this colony has not successfully produced a single offspring in the past 3 years. The study, titled Emperors on Thin Ice: 3 Years of Breeding Failure at Halley Bay, was carried out by Peter Fretwell and Philip Trathan, who are members of the British Antarctic Survey Team. These researchers have been using very high-resolution satellite imagery to monitor the emperor penguin populations in the Antarctic. When analyzing these satellite images, the researchers discovered that the Halley Bay emperor penguin colony had all but collapsed over the last 3 years. They were able to trace the start of the problem back to September of 2015, when the area experienced very rough weather. This period was marked by particularly strong winds that affected the reproduction of the penguin colony. When emperor penguins breed, the birds require very stable ice to nest and rest. This penguin colony usually arrived in the area in April to feed, rest, and breed, and required that ice be very stable until December, when their young have hatched and are ready to leave their parents. Unfortunately, the year 2015 was catastrophic for the penguin colony, as the Pacific Ocean had experienced the strongest El Niño in over 60 years. This resulted in the extreme weather conditions and winds that led to the initial breakup of sea ice in September of 2015. In turn, this resulted in the death of thousands of young penguin chicks. The years 2016 to 2018 were no better, as each year experienced early breakup of sea ice, which resulted in no successful breeding. All is not lost for the members of the Halley Bay penguin colony, as the number of individuals in the nearby Dawson-Lambton colony, a colony found about 55 kilometers to the south of the Halley Bay colony's initial location, has exploded from 1,280 breeding pairs of penguins in 2015 to 14,612 pairs in 2018. This indicates that many, if not most, of the individuals of the Halley Bay penguin colony have relocated to this second colony. Though the researchers cannot confidently give a reason as to why each year has seen early breakup of sea ice, they've suggested that this may be due to extreme climate, and that such extreme climate may only worsen with global warming. Indeed, Halley Bay was thought by many scientists to be a place safe from global warming. The early breakup of sea ice in this region of the world is therefore very concerning, as this means that no place in our world is safe from changing climate. We are all stewards of the Earth. It is therefore up to each one of us to reduce our ecological footprint. There are many ways to do this, for example, switching to renewable energy in order to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling, using public transportation, or driving less are also viable ways of conserving our resources and reducing air and water pollution. There are many other ways that we can contribute, individually, you and I, to making our world a more hospitable place for species like our beloved emperor penguins. It is important, then, that we all do our part in preserving what we have left of the Earth and of its many inhabitants, human and animal alike. This way, future generations will also experience the joy and amazement that these little critters have brought us.